These guys are the only guys from Technic here. What can you say, guys?
That I'm streaming that live. Hi. Cheers.
Hello.
That's Igor from Aramate. LTR?
LTR.
LT. Crap. Sorry about that.
That's me.
Yep, that's him.
The one with the shop.
The one with the shop, exactly. These are the Bugatti people over there. Yep, these are the Bugatti people, and I can't show you the set yet because it's over there, hidden from the view. Bringing the gimbals. What? Bringing the gimbal is a good idea.
Once. Go. Cheerio. Post process doesn't even start. Everything's out.
Well, technically,
You did everything.
I don't know. Just live stream that. I don't think so.
Live stream starts at what time?
9 o'clock, and the link will be posted on the later.
Oh,
It's down right here.
Oula.
Okay.
Hmm?
Oh, it's double.
What kind of liquor do you have? So, and now we share this in the Lego Technic Facebook group. I go. So,
Si, je me suis un peu fait chier.
Ouais, c'est la réponse. Moi, je préfère ça.
Ah, bah, avec un effet un peu bien pour un.
ouais.
Ici, pas trop.
Ah, okay. So,
Ouais.
everything is online.
Okay, you ready?
morning, everyone. My name is Niels Henrik Horst. I'm the marketing director on the Lego Technic franchise, and I would like to welcome you here to Billund, to the Lego house. We are so excited finally to reveal and launch the Lego Technic version of the amazing Bugatti Chiron. A special welcome to Mr. Steffen Winkelmann, President Bugatti Automobiles, and to the rest of the Bugatti team. Of course, also a special welcome to our own CEO, Niels B. Christiansen. For more than 40 years, Lego Technic has challenged the Lego builders with a building system of gears, connectors, beams that offers a completely different building experience compared to the franchises we know that use that iconic Lego brick studded system. This allows you to build more advanced, realistic models full of functionalities. Why we say with Lego Technic, you can actually build for real. The new Lego Technic Bugatti Chiron is the second car in the line we introduced in 2016 with the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. It means we want to deliver a bit more than just the product itself. It will come with an exclusive packaging and building instruction. It will also come with a lot of relevant stories and behind-the-scene information from the two companies and from the development of the cars. The program for the next 30 minutes will be that Mr. Winkelmann and Niels B. Christiansen each will come on stage, say a few words, and then together reveal the product. There will be opportunity for you to take some photos when they have revealed the model. All this will be live streamed, and I would like to introduce Ali. You're there.
Thanks, Niels. Greetings to everyone here. Thank you all for coming. Yes, my name's Ali, and it is my great pleasure to say to all of you here today and to everyone watching on YouTube and on Facebook that we might have some sort of reveal to do with what's behind me. Maybe. So welcome to Lego House and also to this very special Lego Technic reveal. Let's get a few bits of housekeeping away. If you do have phones on, please do make sure they're, on airplane mode. And please have the best time because this is very exciting indeed. I'm going to hand you back over to Niels for more details about what we're about to see. But please don't forget that later on we will be having a live build on Facebook and YouTube and also a Q&A session. So please do stick around for that and I'll have more details on that later. But in the meantime, please take it away, Niels.
Thank you. After the reveal and the photo session, we'll have a short intro here from the two design teams. And then around 9:30, we should be able to move to the conference room just behind us where the Q&A session will take place. Niels B. Christiansen, please.
I would also like to welcome you all here. A special welcome, of course, to the Bugatti team led by President Steffen Winkelmann. I know that a lot of people here in the room, a lot of people online has been looking forward to this day. And I have been looking forward to this day. I love cars. I really love fast cars. I have actually always wanted to own a Bugatti ever since I was a little child. And I have this feeling that maybe that could be today. Maybe not exactly the way I actually imagined it, but in a way that I think would be fantastic, and I can hardly wait. The two companies of the Lego Group and Bugatti getting together has just been an excellent partnership. It's been a partnership built on two brands dedicated to innovation, to excellence, and to great designs. It's also been a partnership of two engineering teams passionate about creating this extraordinary. And I think what you're about to see later is just a testament to the shared values of the two companies. Now I hope what you're going to see will really inspire you. And I hope over time it will inspire a lot of children around the world to just go for building whatever they can imagine. And that's what the Lego Group is here about. It's our mission to inspire and develop the leaders or the builders of tomorrow. With that, of course, it all starts here with the brick. It's when kids get bricks in their hands and they start to build whatever they imagine and create stuff. That's when it gets exciting. Actually, if you have 6 of these 2x4 bricks, you can actually make 950 million different combinations with 6 bricks. 915 million. That's quite a lot of creations, and there's probably even more stories behind. What really makes the wonder is actually the Lego system in play. The fact that you can take bricks and you can put them together, and they're almost like they're glued. But then you can take them apart and you can reconfigure and you can do something else. So it's not just about creation. It's actually about evaluating, it's about reflecting, it's about recreating. So this is really what stimulates learning. That's what we're here about. Because we believe in learning through play is the best, it's the most motivating, it's the most enjoyable way of learning. Now also with the Lego system or Lego Technic, we've actually now for a long time inspired also the young ones and the young ones of mind who actually love engineering. So we provided, as the Technic was saying, the wheels and the engines and the gears that it actually takes to build and imagine and build some of those machines that potentially could change the world. Now that's exactly what Carlo Bugatti did 100 years ago. So I must say it has been a real privilege for us to get to work with you guys, to work with a truly historic, unique, revolutionary brand like Bugatti. So thank you very much for that opportunity. I really hope that on the Bugatti side you've had as much fun doing this as we've had. So with this I just want to thank all the guys that have been making this happen in reality. There's a lot of work that has gone into this, and it is the results, as you will see, are just nothing but awesome. So with that, I would like to have the great pleasure of welcoming the president of Bugatti, Mr. Stefan Winkelmann, on stage.
Well, Mr. Christiansen, dear Lego team, thank you for having us. Thank you for inviting us. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. For us, it's a great pleasure to be here this morning for the unveiling of this Lego Technic Bugatti Chiron. And you know, for us, Bugatti, the core business is really to develop, to produce, and to sell those astonishing super sports cars, which are the best in the world. And when we look into our core values, we don't want them to be diluted. We want them to be alive if we go into a partnership. So for us, it's very difficult to find the right one to see that there is a match on eye level. But with Lego, this was very easy, because already the founding fathers, they had the same base idea. They expressed the same values. Lego, only the best is good enough. And for Ettore Bugatti, it was at that time, and it still is, if it's comparable, it is not Bugatti anymore. So this is something which we carry on. Also, with this masterpiece of engineering, design, and craftsmanship, which is the Bugatti Chiron. And I just want to give some data, because these are the dreams we do for very few, but it's a community of fans which really around the world love the Bugatti brand. So it's not only for the few, but it's for the majority also that we create those cars. So this has an 8-liter capacity engine, 16 cylinders, 1500 horsepower, an astonishing acceleration from 0 to 100 in just 2.4 seconds, and an auto limitation in top speed of 420 kilometers per hour. So it's something which is really incredible. But what is even more incredible in the Bugatti Chiron is the melange of design, which is timeless, comfort, and the high-speed performance super sports car. So usually in the sports car business, you have one thing which is dedicated. But here we have all the 3 elements put together, and this is what is making the Bugatti Chiron and the Bugatti brand so special. So, and therefore I'm really impressed what the teams have done, both the Lego team and the Bugatti team, to create this model. So I'm really excited, and I hope that this will have the success it deserves. Merci et vive la marque. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the world premiere of the Lego Technic Bugatti Chiron.
Come on, guys. Yeah. Let's roll pull them. Yeah, just keep them down. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. That's it. End of story.
Well, wow. Thank you, gentlemen. It's really a great feeling to be here now. The product is revealed and ready to be launched. We hope you find it as cool and as amazing as we do, and that you got a lot of good photos. We'll move to the next part of this session, and I'd like to introduce Akim Anscheid, Design Director from Bugatti. He'll be followed by our own Andrew Woodman, Senior Design Manager. Akim, please.
Godmorgen. Welcome, alle sammen. That's about all my Danish. Tak farvel. Thank you for inviting Bugatti Design to beautiful Billund. There's another word that I know in Danish, which is hygge, which applies very much to your little village. Very hyggelig here. Design in Denmark, I know, means a lot to the Danish families. The culture of design in Denmark is respected very, very highly. And it's a pleasure for me to have this presentation here and work with the Danish and international design team here in Billund. When I reflect on the design nation Denmark, it brings to life a memory that I have from my early childhood days, some 40 years ago. We moved house, and I remember that my father bought some Danish design or some furniture. I didn't know at the time, I didn't know what that means. He would later tell me, you will know what that means later on. And I remember he bought an artichoke lamp from Paul Henningsen and a set of furniture, table and sofa couch from Grete Jalk, and a couple of dining room chairs from Finn Juhl. And I have those furnitures now in my household, and they are the most cherished and the most valuable pieces of furniture that I own today. I owe this to my father, but I own this to Danish design culture and the respect that I have. What does that have to do with the Bugatti Chiron? It's all about value, you know. Let me try to explain in some examples and in some words what really creates value on the Bugatti Chiron. This car created its own segment. Bugatti is a segment creator. This car is not a race car for the road. It is a car, it is the ultimate Gran Turismo. It's the most powerful Gran Turismo that you can find. You can drive this car like a normal Golf GTI through the countryside or through the village, but you can let the beast out like there is no tomorrow. The Bugatti Chiron has an unmistakable Bugatti DNA, with the horseshoe that you see in the front with a characteristic center line over the zero line of the car, with the two-tone color layout that is characteristic for our car, and also with the Bugatti line that you find on the side of the car, really defining our core DNA. The car also is unique in its materiality. Everything that you see on the car that looks like metal is metal. Everything that you touch and feel, and this is true for the exterior and the interior. And the design philosophy really relates to our overall strategy of form-following performance. We do not like to just apply a couple of styling lines because they're fashionable today. All the things that we do are really driven with function in mind. Form-following performance, that's what we call that, and that explains the front architecture of the car with air intakes that feed directly to the brake cooling, which is vital for our car. That explains the Bugatti line that you see on the side of the car. It looks like a nice styling line, but it's actually a performance line. That's where all the air goes in for the engine cooling, and the biggest issue that we're dealing here with this car is engine cooling. This power plant, the W16, releases so much air, temperature, that needs to be cooled down, and those elements really serve that function that all the cold air gets into the engine compartment and released towards the back. Speaking about the engine development, this is such an enormous undertaking to deliver those 1,500 horsepower, those 1,600 Newton meter, like Stefan Winkelmann, our president, has just pointed out. To develop that drivetrain, I would say it takes a healthy amount of insanity to do this. And then take the car up to the speeds. But that brings me to the Lego Technic design team headed by Andy Woodman and our collaboration on this project. This was not only about aligning the design and doing a healthy iteration ping pong to come to the design that you see here today, which I think was translated by Andy and his team wonderfully and very successful. But what I liked in this collaboration, I saw in Andy's team this healthy insanity that also our engineers have for the powertrain development. And that leads me over to his much more important presentation today. Thank you. Thank you very much. And just as Achim, interest and passion is driven with Danish furniture, my passion for design actually started with the first time I saw a Type 35 Bugatti. The simplicity of the design through function, I think is also translated into the Chiron here as well. And so I think there's a really nice connection between the history there. But yeah, when you see the car here today, we saw it for the first time quite a few years ago now. Yeah, and then you remember that you're working with Lego Technic and the system of Lego. It's like, okay, where do we start with this one? And I think that's why it's so amazing to have the design team that we have, and with Orion leading the design of the car, but also his colleagues, and some of which are sat over there, bringing all of their different design skills, all of their different talents, all of their different abilities together to create one car is the same as what I guess you guys are doing as well with your engineers, the designers, each with different talents, but coming together to turn something that it looks nothing like a Lego car, and then turn it into something that is absolutely a Lego car. And this is definitely the most amazing creation I think I've seen ever come out of Lego. And when you think of the number of elements that are here to create this car, they're all Lego Technic elements. The only unique thing to this car is the wheel rim. Everything else you can take apart and you can rebuild into anything else. But to bring all of those elements together and to create a Bugatti, and not just a Bugatti, but a Bugatti Chiron, and that you can get that recognition is just amazing to me. And I think that Orion has done an amazing job of being able to see this and work with Akim and his team and get this sparring, and the ping pong that you say there was really, really inspiring, and getting this kind of momentum going, and really the level of feedback that you gave was truly amazing and was able to be implemented into the car. But of course, it's not just about getting the looks and capturing that design style. This is Lego Technic. Lego Technic is about the functionality and that ability to, as it says over there, build for real. So this car doesn't just look like the Chiron. It has steering, it has suspension. You can even use the speed key to raise the rear spoiler. You have a 16-cylinder engine in the back here. It's just truly amazing to imagine all of that skill and all of that talent that's gone into trying to capture this, and then all the functions as well. And that was one of the things that you said earlier, is when we finished with the first model, we wanted to challenge ourselves. We wanted to say, okay, what can we do more for the consumer? We had so many great functions, so much high level of building experience that we brought to the first model. But we wanted to do more. Just like Akim wanted to do more than with the Veyron. This is like the ultimate version. This is now the ultimate version of the ultimate version. So we really are truly proud, and I can only say thanks to Orion and to the team that have been able to bring this together. And of course, all of the other people that actually get to finishing the model is one thing, then getting all of this into the box and the box being available, that's just amazing. It blows me away every time you think about it. So thank you to all of those people as well. So thank you guys for allowing us into your world and for allowing us to create this car. Thank you very much.
The first time I got to see the Bugatti Chiron, I just stayed speechless. The collaboration between us and the Bugatti company was quite exciting, and to be honest, a little bit scary as well, because for me it was jumping on something a bit more challenging than usual and a very big project, but quite exciting to be working on something completely new and pushing my skills. The guys took us there, opened the door, and wow, what an amazing place. I couldn't stop staring at the car. There was so many on there, and some being prepared, some were finished, and wow, just a great experience. So I could see the car for real, and this was a great help for me to develop the project. Because you don't see everything on pictures, and there I could actually feel the curves, see how the car actually really look like, and this was a great boost for me to recreate the best model ever in Technic. to get started on such a big project, I first had to create a sketch model of the Bugatti Chiron out of Lego Technic elements. It was for me to see if I could recreate the model with the elements that we have today. I can't remember how many models I had to build, how many versions of the Bugatti Chiron I created. But yeah, the process was actually split in 2 phases, and I made a lot of extras. It turned out to be quite good, so we moved to the next step. It's difficult to say what I'm the most proud of, because I think everything looks great on this model today. Everything was a big challenge, but yes, I would say the rear section of the car. It was giving me quite a lot of headaches as well to get to shape it so it looks like the real car. To see that actually work at the end is quite rewarding. I'm very, very proud today to say that yes, the model is there and it's looking good.
Thanks a lot to Kim, Andy, and all Young for letting us into their world of design. Really inspiring. We are now done with this part of the session, and we will move into the conference room and get ready for the Q&A session. And we should start up in around 5 minutes' time. Thank you very much.
There were no Lego data in here.